Flow is a Latvian animated film, independent, won the Golden Globe. That's the only reason why I watched this film. I heard about it on RogerEbert.com. Gave it some good kudos, but if it didn't win the Golden Globe, I probably wouldn't have watched this movie. This film is completely and entirely done in Blender, which is a nice, interesting surprise. Goes to show what technology can do. But we're following Kat. He or she lives in a sort of home. Goes to the river to look for fish. However, dogs are there, and all of a sudden there's a buck stampede, and a giant flood starts pushing everything away. Kat gets swept up. Opts to not jump into a small boat with some dogs and instead go to a giant statue. However, the flood is so massive it goes up mountains, and only able to be saved by a boat with a capybara. So small truce, and they pick up some more companions along the way, and they have a sort of seafaring adventure, kind of a little bit of Homeward Bound meets silent film. It's really gorgeous to look at, very simple in its tone and emotion, really simple in the mannerisms of the creatures. They all act like animals, and there's some bits of humor, full crowd, and they definitely enjoyed it. A little bit of interesting fantasy elements at the end too, to sort of give it a sort of little boost a little bit. There's also, I'm not sure what time period we're in. It looks like we're sort of in like an old-timey sort of South African sort of setting. Not South African, South America. But it could also be like a biblical story, flood. It's very vague. That's not important. What's important is the emotions on screen, and they're there. But overall, I thought it was just an alright film. Flow has some solid animation, and I like the emotion, but didn't have much else going on, so I give it a 6 out of 10.